Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mide Nancy. In case you are seeing me for the first time, you're welcome to my channel. If you are a returning viewer or a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you step by step and talking about the next steps for those who do not get admission through Etudes en France, which is the Campus France dedicated platform, but rather got the admission through a different way. Whether you got the admission directly from the school, they sent you the admission letter by email, you got it through candidate or Mon Master, or any other way you got your admission, just not through the Etudes en France. So without further ado, if this sounds like something you're interested in watching, let's get into the video. If you are just watching this video randomly, you are wondering what's Etudes en France, what is she talking about, what's happening. On this channel, I share tips about how to study in France, how to apply, the next steps, visa, and so much more. So I have made videos in the past about how to apply to study in France, a step-by-step guide through the platform called Etudes en France. However, there are lots of people who do not get admission through this platform for whatsoever reason, but they get admission through a different platform, which are some of the ones I mentioned earlier. So I've had a bunch of people message me in recent times asking questions on what to do because they fall into this category. Just before I share my screen on how to go through the process, I just want to go over it quickly. If you apply through the Etudes en France platform and you get admission, normally on your Etudes en France account, you will see it, you get notified that you have a response. So when you go to your Etudes en France platform, you can see if the school has accepted you or rejected you. And if the school has accepted you, you can accept the offer as well, and you can reject the offer. So if you want to accept the offer, I already made a video on how to accept the offer and how to download your Etudes en France Campus France application letter, which is what you will take to the embassy for visa processing. But in the situation where you actually get the admission outside of this platform, you need to take the admission letter and import it into your Etudes en France account. If you didn't have an Etudes en France account before, or you've never heard of it before now, it's not something scary. You just need to create an account. The link is going to be in the description box. You create an account, you sign in, and then from the dashboard, you go to the part that says, I already have an admission. I'll show you the steps. You upload it, you submit, and after doing that, it will take a while for the Campus France of your country to validate the admission that you uploaded, and after that, you should be able to get Campus France admission letter, which you will also take to the embassy. I'm going to show you the process very quickly, and that way I can tell you the next steps. In case you didn't know about Etudes en France, you didn't know about Campus France, none of this, you never heard about it before, and now you've gotten admission outside of Campus France, all you need, and you're in Nigeria or you are back in a different country that's in partnership with France, like Ghana, like South Africa, like Kenya, like Zimbabwe, and so many other countries like the USA. So if you're from one of those countries, what you have to do is to go to this link. I'm going to put it in the description box. It's the Etudes en France link. If it's your first time, you have to click on this that says Je m'inscrire. Okay, I'm going to change it to English. Okay, that simplifies life. So you have to sign up. But if you already have an account on Campus France, all you need to do is to sign in. So this is what your dashboard should look like. So if you have an ongoing application with Campus France, all this place should be complete, and your file should have been submitted to Campus France. And then the chosen higher institution, you should be able to check all the schools that you applied through in this, like in this part. But if you started your Campus France application and you stopped for whatever reasons, or you are applying for the first time, don't worry about whatever you see in this part. All you need to do now is to just go to the part that says I already have an admission. So create an account on Etudes en France. This is a platform, this is a website. I'll put it in the description box. When you get to the dashboard, go to the part that says I already have an admission. When you get here to the I already have an admission part, you should see these two options. Finalize the procedure. So select your study program in France and upload your official admission letter or certificate. Select an higher education program. So literally So literally you can read all this, but all you have to do is to come here. So there are two options. I'm a study abroad exchange dual degree student. I'm not a study abroad exchange dual. So you are not a study abroad exchange dual degree student, and you have been accepted to a French institution. So you have been accepted outside of this whole platform. So you click on that and you click on add, and then the next thing, you received an admission. These are the conditions. Have been accepted to a program previously selected in my. So this does not concern you, because this only concerns people who are in a different situation. I'm in another situation, so you have to explain degree program, vocational lifelong course, entrance exam, PhD order. So let's say yours is a degree program. You accept that you've been accepted into a degree. It could be a master's degree, it could be a bachelor's degree. So, and then program search. I search my program in the catalog. If I do not find it, and only this, if I do not find it, only in this case do I describe it manually. So you have to input the program that accepted you. So you have to search a program. So you have to put like keywords. If you type the whole name of the school, you might not find it. So you need to use keywords. See the example here: Bachelor Management Grenoble. So you can put masters. Let me put masters and management and Paris. So search. You need to put a wide like keyword so that you'll be able to find it. Then you have to like begin to search. Is the program taught in English? Search for the program. Keep clicking on these plus signs until you find the exact program. So exact program, the same course. You have to look for it. You can keep tweaking the keywords. You can try masters business. There are actually some schools that you won't find on campus find. So no matter what you do, you won't be able to find a program. So in that case you can cancel it, and then you will say, I did not find my program in the catalog, just like I'm doing. Then you have to put the full name, you have to put the year of entry. Like, are you entering your first year or second year? Or I think if it's the masters, it could be year one or year four, because the masters in France, the first year of masters is considered bac plus four. Bac is like their baccalaureate. That's their higher education, high school living certificate, something like exam, just like our own WAEC, NECO, GC. So I think you could put the year one, which means first year of masters, and then you can now choose back plus four if it's a master's. So if it's a bachelor's degree that you were accepted for, year one, and then you put back plus one. Back plus one is like the 100 level of bachelor's degree. Then the field of study, you have to fill it manually. Type of diploma, is it a bachelor's degree? Is it a type of diploma? You have to check on your admission letter or go to their website. Is it a master's degree? Is it an MBA? You have to find that out to know exactly what type it is. Then host institution. So find your host institution. So you can just type the name of the university. Find your institution that appears on your acceptance letter. University, just search for your university and put it. Then dates of the programs, when the program is supposed to start, and then the end date that's expected. And explain why you want to study in France and why you have chosen this institution. I know this is just a waste of time because literally I already have admission. Why are you asking me stupid questions? But go ahead and put, a few words in there. You've come this far, there's nothing to lose. So just write it there, then you save it. So this is someone's admission that has been validated by Campus France. So the person had to upload their admission letter. After saving, it ushers you to a next part where you upload the letter that you got from the school, actually by email or whatever means. And then you have to upload it and any other thing, maybe a letter from the university or whatever other letters you have, maybe a proof of your registration, maybe registration already commenced and you already registered. So you upload those documents, and then you wait for Campus France to validate it. So upon validation by Campus France, you will be able to get this admission letter or certificate. This is the only admission letter that you can take to the embassy. This is the one that is recognized. If you go with the external admission letter and you try to go outside of Campus France, like go behind them to go and apply for your visa yourself at the embassy, you might get a rejection. So just like I have demonstrated, it's super easy. You might be wondering, what if Campus France doesn't validate my admission? In that case, you have to look for every way possible to convince them. Maybe contact your school to send Campus France a message like by email, and to just explain to them that they are aware that you are still back in your country, and you just look for a way to make sure that Campus France validates it. In a case where you did all these things and Campus France validates it and you get your admission letter, what's the next step? The next step is for you to book a pre-visa interview with Campus France. How do you book the pre-visa interview? Normally, they're going to send you an email that it's been validated, and you can now proceed to book a pre-visa interview. But in case they do not send you that message because maybe they're busy or they're thinking of so many other things, do not hesitate to send them a message that, oh, I'd like to book a pre-visa interview because I want to go for my embassy appointment and stuff like that. When you're going for your pre-visa interview, you're supposed to be going with the documents you are taking to the embassy, like a proof of accommodation in France, your insurance, your proof of funds, and so many other documents that are on the list. Make sure you're following Campus France of your country, like Campus France Nigeria, Campus France Ghana, whatever. Make sure you're following them everywhere so you can know the list, the updated list, how much is actually required of you in your own currency, and all other information that will be very essential to you. But in a situation where, okay, it's already time for a pre-visa interview and you still haven't found accommodation in France, you don't have any accommodation certificate, it's fine. You can go for your pre-visa interview without having 100% complete documents. But you can't just go empty-handed. They are not going to question. They really want to check the things you're taking to the embassy so they can better advise you on what you need and what you should not go with. So you need to actually be prepared, like as if you are going to the embassy with this document. You need to go with all the documents so that they can check for you. But in a situation where you don't have one or two documents, it's totally fine. I have, and I know people who last year they went for their pre-visa interviews without accommodation contracts and it was fine. So the pre-visa interview does not determine if you get a yes or no. Actually, they are just going to advise you and look at what you have. Maybe they might ask you questions just to see if you're actually prepared and stuff like that. So it doesn't, if the pre-visa interview didn't go well, it's not going to determine if you get a no from the embassy. That's to the best of my knowledge. So after your pre-visa interview, let's say everything is fine, you have your accommodation contract, you have your proof of funds, you have your motivation letter for why you want to study in France, you have all the things that you need, then you can go for your embassy, I think biometric, to drop your documents and stuff like that. And then you can get your response. I think that's everything that I wanted to share with you today. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, definitely give this video a thumbs up. And click the subscribe button if you are seeing me for the first time, or if you have gotten some value in this video. Click the subscribe button and join the family. I look forward to sharing more tips with you in the future, and thanks for watching. Bye.